We all know about the great work done by New Zealand Golf and the NZPGA, but there is another New Zealand golfing group working behind the scenes to bring out the best that club golf has to offer. Now, with a new education program, they're about to start sharing their knowledge. So Warren, tell us about the Golf Managers Association.
We're a body formed back in 2001. We're mainly made up of general managers throughout the country. We've got 110 members of our association. Part of our strategic plan is that education is a key focus, so this is why we're here today.
So there are no courses at the moment. This is what we're going to talk about, of course, but for general managers. Where do they come from?
They just come from, a club can go and advertise a position and they get all the applicants and they're shortlisted and then put into the role of running a golf club with very little knowledge, some people, of what's involved and pressures that we've got on golf clubs at the moment.
Course coordinator, Associate Professor Jeff Dixon, is one of the brains behind this new venture. Where do you see golf going? I mean, 5-10 years' time, membership's obviously going to be a real battle. Where can you see the answers lie?
Well, there's no magic bullet, there's no silver bullet. Golf is under considerable challenge, but any sport often goes through some ebbs and flows, and I think this is one of those sort of quieter periods for golf. But in the future, it has so much to offer. Some of the things that right now seem to be the impediments to golf, the 600 years of tradition. I've got a feeling that in the future, people might actually start to really value that tradition as a very positive attribute of the course. And once we just get that slight shift in perception, I can see golf, reclaiming much of its glory days.
And can you see young people wanting to become members?
Yes, I can, but I think I have a somewhat different view from many, and people often comment about the older demographic that's in golf, and personally I don't see that as a massive restriction. Golf has been a very popular sport, and I think that we just might have to accept that golf is an older person's sport, and that's okay.
The new course has drawn interest from many managers all over the country, keen to share their experiences and knowledge. Do you feel golf is facing particular sort of issues that are causing concern at the moment?
Yeah, I guess the whole thing is that member retention and what we can do about it. And, there's the whole aspect of creating new members, but we also have to invest in the members we have. And, some of them have been around for a long time and they need to be cherished as well.
Golf Managers New Zealand have enlisted the help of the big boys in club management in the form of the Club Managers Association of America. Do club managers face the same issues, be it in yachting or golf or tennis?
Yeah, clubs around the world have had the same challenges now, particularly since 2008 when the economy was impacted.
Tanked.
Yeah, so it's membership retention and value for money and time and those kind of things. So we see that around the world as the same challenges.
Golf particularly is a game that takes up a lot of time, and most people are time poor these days. So how do you encourage people to keep coming in and playing?
Well, that's the challenge, is you have to figure out where people are spending their time too, and what's that doing to the industry. So what we've seen things that'll work is, as hard as it is to break traditions, sometimes you have to do that. Maybe it's 3 holes during a night rather than, playing a traditional 18, or, golf didn't originally start out 18 holes either. There's clubs in Ireland that had 11 holes. So we're not trying to get away from the traditions of golf, but there's always other ways we can do things too.
The future of our beloved game is in good hands at the club level, with new ideas and further education ensuring we'll all get to keep driving and putting well into our retirement.